I'm gonna tell you a story about how I was hit in the eye and how I received this scar up under my eye. This happened when I was about the age of 4 or 5 with two brothers, Phil and Chris. Our house, it had about 12 acres. I mean, it was a lot of land in that area, and there was a huge hill on the land, and we would go and we would play in that area. The hill, it was huge, and when would rain, the water would just come down and it would turn into mud. It would just be so muddy, and we would just go and play in the mud. We decided that we were going to act pretend like we were in the army, like having a war. We would have the green plastic army men and the tank. At the bottom of the hill, each one of us would set up our own fort. We would use dirt and we would set our army men around each of the forts, and we were ready to fight. The plan was for each one of us to set up our own fort and in a road. That was the plan. When we finished building our forts, the plan was to run up the hill and we would make dirt balls and we would throw them down the hill like they were bombs. Me, I was the youngest, and my two oldest brothers, they finished early. So I was still working, setting up my men, and those two, they ran up the hill and they was ready to throw down the balls. So I was still looking down and setting up my men, and What happened was my brother, he threw down one of the dirt balls and it crashed down right in front of me. And I looked up at him and I was just yelling and yelling at him and telling him to stop. My fort wasn't finished yet. Yours is finished. Throw it at your arms. And my brother told me, now your tank is close to mine. I was throwing it at my tank, at my fort, not yours. Stop crying.